I am Tanya Cortez and welcome to the Foundation channel. On this channel, I talk about everything complexion and how it relates to more mature skin. I do foundation reviews, foundation wear tests, foundation first impressions. I do some hauls and a couple little things in between. So if you like that kind of thing, please subscribe and follow me on Instagram at tanya.cortez. So look to the good part. We are going to be talking about foundations today. What else, right? That's all we talk about on this channel. So I've been on YouTube now since about November-ish. So I've done a whole bunch of first impressions. I've done a whole bunch of reviews so far. And I just kind of wanted to give you guys an update on some of these foundations. And I've been wearing them. And just to give you an update on how they're wearing now. And whether I'm still loving them, whether, or what the case is. So if you want to see that kind of thing, then keep watching. Roll the credits. Okay. I got so many foundations sitting here in front of me that I love, now I hate, now I hated them, now I love them. So we're just going to talk about a few. I have a lot here, but I'm not going to go through all of them because I don't want to keep you guys all night long. So, but I'm just going to go with what's in front of me first. So the first one is the Sheiseido Cinco Skin Radiant Lifting Foundation. This one. And I'm going to tell you the colors that I have them in. This is in Suede 510. And I love this foundation. This is actually, you know what, I thought that I was not going to like it because it was a little radiant, but I have learned how to wear this. All I do is use a little bit of powder and I'm good. This lasts me for a long time. I do have to, touch up during the day and just blot. But other than that, this is a nice long wearing foundation. It doesn't give me, when it wears off pretty. It doesn't have that ugly wear off. You know how sometimes when you wear a certain foundation, it'll wear off in certain spots, and then one spot right here might still look good, and then the other one right down here is just gone. So yeah, this one is one of those foundations that wear off really, really pretty, and I like this foundation a lot. So I'll tell you all the good ones before I tell you all the bad ones. Well, here's a bad one, and this one is the Huda Beauty Faux Filtered Luminous Matte Foundation. I hate this foundation. Now, it's not a good foundation for mature skin, period. It looks beautiful in pictures. I tried to wear this again 2 other times. It just doesn't work for me because I do have a lot of texture. If you've not been here before, I have textured skin. I have large pores. I have hyperpigmentation, fine lines and wrinkles. That's my mature skin. And this just doesn't work on my skin at all. You see every little bump and texture and hole and everything on my face. It does not wear nice. They can call it luminous matte if they like, and that's fine. It's just a whole matte to me. This is just matte. I think it's all a play on words. I think that it was the marketing, but I don't think this is a good foundation for mature skin. You can definitely try for yourself. These are my own opinions. Like I say all the time, try it for yourself and see. This is perfect for somebody who has oily skin, combination of oily. My Sephora Best Skin Ever. I have that on now. I love this foundation. I think that you can build this up. I have one nice coat on right now, and this, as you can see, I'm starting to get into it now. I'm getting into it, but this is a really, really good foundation. It's good for all skin types. I agree with that claim. It covers well. It doesn't have the ingredients. The ingredients list, I'm not sure what that is, but of course you can go on the Sephora website to see that if you want. But this wears really pretty. It wears nice. It's long wearing. It doesn't make me feel like I have, a whole bunch of foundation on my face. Now, it will get shiny in some areas, when you're wearing it for long periods of time. But other than that, you can't, I want to say that it looks okay in pictures. It's not the best. It's not like this Huda Beauty, though. This Huda Beauty, it's a bad foundation, but it's a banger for pictures. It really, really is. Ask me how I know. But this one was the one I just did a review on my channel for. This was the Flower Beauty Light Illusion Luminous Makeup Nude Skin Feel. Now, this is super luminous, and I don't know if you guys remember me talking about this on a video, but you can go watch it if you want. It is very radiant, very luminous. If you know, I got oily skin, so I was concerned about it. But what I did do is I learned how to wear it. I figured it out. I figured out a method. So I just, of course, prime my face, put a little bit of powder on. Then I put this on, and I lightly dust it again with some powder and some setting spray, and I'm good. It gave me... This foundation I reviewed months ago on my channel, and I liked it in the video. I do not like this foundation at all. It is very, very matte. It shows all my texture. It gets oily very fast. It was only $20. That's why I decided to get it and try it, but I just don't like it. I don't like it. You know, it just wasn't a good foundation. At the time when you first put this on, this looks really, really pretty. It looks great in pictures, you know, and it's perfect for somebody who has oily skin or combination of oily. If you have dry skin, I don't know how much you would like this. It's not a super matte, but it is matte. So if you are dry or combination to dry or something like that, you know, you just need to be mindful. I never put this video up. I don't think I liked the video, so I didn't put it up. But this right here, I love this foundation. This little bitty ColourPop Pretty Fresh foundation. I love this foundation. It wears so pretty. It looks beautiful on mature skin. It looks good on my texture, especially, you know, you can even double this up and it doesn't look bad, but I clearly don't. I usually use just one nice layer of this, but maybe a pump and a half maybe. And this just looks really, really good on my texture. I just like the way it looks. Y'all don't kill me. You know, I wanted to like this. I had high hopes. I tried it the first time and I was like, nah, it wasn't like a big deal. I wasn't like impressed, but I wasn't disappointed. So I figured I'd go ahead and wear this some more and see how I liked it. And this was the Gucci foundation. I don't know all this French stuff. Now it's Natural Finish Fluid Foundation. This foundation, I do not like it. I just don't like it. I'm not saying it looks bad on my texture. I'm not saying any of that. I just do not like this foundation on me. It got shiny on me very quickly, and that was with a light moisturizer and a light and sunscreen. Now, when I'm wearing the makeup during the day, and I know I'm going to put on makeup, I use a very light moisturizer, and you should. I always wear my sunscreen because it's mandatory, right? But when you're going, you know, you're going to be doing foundation and powder and a whole look and everything, you should always use a light moisturizer and do your heavier creams and all of that at night. But this, I don't care how light the moisturizer, it just did not work for me. And I ended up getting this in a whole nother color, a whole nother shade, to try and really wear it and see if I liked it. And I just could not get into it. The other ones that I love, and that it is still a love of mine, and I think I'm gonna be honest with you guys, this is the second bottle. This is the second bottle of this Estee Lauder Futurist Hydra Rescue foundation. This is pretty on, you know, it's radiant, but it looks great on oily skin, combination of oily, dry, especially normal. This is really, really a nice foundation, nice and natural. It's an everyday foundation. You're not gonna get a beat with it using this. Now that Huda Beauty, you can go ahead and get a whole, all the way full beat, okay? And just take a picture and go take it off because it's a hot one. But anyway, this one, you're not going to get a full beat out of it, but it is a really nice foundation. It's going to give you that nice natural look. It will get shiny if you're oily, but it won't get ugly shiny. You can just blot through the day, and when it wears off nice. That's important. You know, I don't think that people think about that, but if you're out and about and your foundation is wearing off, it's a difference whether it wears off and it looks blotchy and cakey in some spots and resting in lines, or whether it just gradually wears off. And this is one of those. This one is fairly recent too. Well, all of them is recent. I just started the YouTube channel in November. But this one is the Clinique Even Better Clinical Foundation. I think this is a really nice foundation for someone who has normal to dry skin. Even if your combination, you know, maybe not all the way oily, you know, maybe this didn't work for me. Although I think it is one of the prettiest foundations. It has a beautiful finish. I love the way it initially looks on my skin, but it just does not work with me long term. It gets super shiny on me, like to the point where I'm touching up so much that I'm pretty much just wiping the foundation off. It has a lot of skincare benefits, and that was one of the reasons why I wanted to try it. It feels like a serum. It smells like skincare, but it just didn't work for me. I will continue to try and make this work in some capacity because I do like the finish of it. It is really pretty. It just does not work on my oily skin. But you know, this foundation, I was wearing this a lot. This is the Laura Mercier Flawless Lumiere Radiance Perfecting Foundation. I like this foundation a lot, and I still like it. I don't wear it as much as I did. For a minute, I was wearing this every single day. I don't wear it anymore. But because I have so many to pick from, I just, you know, stopped wearing this one. But I do like it. It is one, I mean, I wouldn't necessarily run out and get it tomorrow if I were you. But if you wanted to try it, it's a nice foundation to try. And the next one is the one, you know, me and this foundation have a love-hate relationship. We just have a love-hate relationship. I just don't know why we can't get it together. But that is the Pat McGrath Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Foundation. Now, I'm not going to sit here and tell y'all no stories. This is a beautiful foundation. This is so beautiful, so skin-like. It just looks great on my texture. It really actually looks like you don't have any foundation on at all. Of course, you can put 2 layers on it, but it is very sheer. So if you like really skin-like foundations, this is definitely the one to go to. However, this gets shiny really, really fast on me. Really, really fast. And it wears off on me really, really fast. So it just, you know, and for me to have, I have two bottles of this, one in one color and one in another. Now, you know, I'm definitely going to wear it, but it just is not one of my favorites. I think it's beautiful on the skin. The next one, this little baby ball, this little girlfriend, she is a banger. This is the Sephora S Clean Foundation. This is my second bottle of this. She's a banger. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. She is inexpensive. She actually is the clean version, or I don't know if this is now clean too, but when Sephora, before they changed to this, they had another foundation, and she was the clean version of that foundation. But of course, different formula, different everything, but she is a banger. I love this foundation. While I do like her, I'm not in love with her, but I do like her, and that's the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Foundation. I know this foundation is a nice foundation. I do like it. I haven't worn it in a while, but it is a good foundation. You can get a full beat with this. It is on the matte side, so I think that this would be better for somebody who's combination of oily or oily skin. If you have dry skin, I don't know that you would like this very much. It does look great in pictures though. I do like it. If I used it all, I would buy it again. I enjoy having it in my collection. If it is a little too dry for you, all you got to do is add a little drop of your favorite oils that you use for your face inside of the foundation in your hand. Swish it around, put it on your face, add some more moisture to it. But it is a good foundation. I do like it. This one is a new one, of course. You guys know that we all have just been trying. And this is the LYS. You guys, I was really on the fence. I thought it was okay. I thought it was, you know, it was okay. I love this foundation now. I've worn it a few other times at night, and I like it. I do. I'm starting to like it. I like the way that it makes my skin feel. I just think it's a really nice foundation. I don't know what it is about this brand, but I am here for everything that he is making. I'm loving all of his products. However, there are a few that I do like them, but just not for me. And this is one of them. This is the new Dior Forever Nude foundation that just came out. I tried to wear this one other time. It's just so shiny and so dewy. I can't even say it's oily because it just goes on shiny and it just don't ever stop being shiny. So this is definitely not one for a girl with oily skin unless you figure out a way to wear this. And you know, if you want to do powder under foundation thing for this, but I just really don't want to have to go through all of that with certain foundations. You know, this one is nice. I may attempt to do that, but as of right now, this is just too shiny, too radiant for me. And that's what it's made to do. It's just too radiant for me. This once I showed you guys this first impression on this Dior Backstage Air Flash foundation, honey, this foundation is the bomb. I don't like the packaging. I don't like that it's just wasteful. It's all in the air. You don't know how much you have left. And I might not even have that much left because I've been wearing this. This is beautiful on the skin, guys. If you figure out a way to wear this, like through your powder and your setting spray, like if you use, I haven't done this yet because I haven't needed to, but it will get a little shiny on you. I'm telling you, this is pretty on the skin. It looked great on my texture. You don't need to use much. I done got bold with it. Done started spraying it up. But I think you guys would really, really love this foundation. You gotta try it. One of the ones that I don't like it anymore. You know, after a while, you just have different needs, and this is just not, you know, it's a matte foundation. And this is the Tom Ford Soft Matte Traceless Foundation. And a lot of people swear by this, and I used to swear by it. I just don't like it anymore. I just don't feel like my skin looks good anymore. When you start having foundations that, I know all of you has faced this before, when you have a foundation that you truly loved, it was your holy grail, you loved it forever, and then after a while you start wearing some other things, you know, trying some newer stuff that comes out, and then all of a sudden this doesn't look as good. That's what happened to this, because I still like her. I don't wear her much, but I do like her, and this is the Rare Beauty. Looks very pretty on the skin, will get shiny real quick. She will get shiny very, very fast. I do like her a lot though, so you should try her. At least try. It looks pretty on the complexion. You're not going to get a beat with this. You're not going to look extremely beautiful in pictures either, but it does not have flashback, and it does look nice naturally on the skin. So this is a nice go to work. You know, not go to the bar. That's a nice one for that. Now the Too Faced Born This Way. I used to go hard with this foundation. Like I wore this every day for months. You know, when I first got it, I was loving it. I like it. I still like it, but not in love with it anymore. I think I'm just going to end up throwing this away because it didn't do me right. It didn't like me. So because it didn't like me, I don't like it. So this is the Morphe foundation. This broke me out, guys, so bad. Like big juicy bumps. I was like, no. So I can't even try this again. You know what I mean? I can't even try it again because I am afraid that that's going to happen again. I've been working on my skin. I don't know if y'all can see the difference. Starting to look a little bit better. I started been drinking, you know, a little bit more of my agua. And so this is going to have to go in the trash. I cannot. And I wish I had never used it because I swear I would have given it away. I wish I had gotten a sample first. And I know it might just be me, but you know, I'm already textured up and, you know, blemished, hyperpigmentation up. I don't need anything else. It's just going to give me some more bumps. So, okay, guys. So that was it. That's just some. Okay, because we would be here all night. Y'all know I got 100 foundations. We would be here all night if I start trying to go through every foundation I have in my arsenal. The ones that I don't like anymore, I do get rid of. If there's one that I used only once, like this Gucci one, like, well, not only once, but only a few times, I will give it to somebody I know. Plus, the Gucci costs too much. I don't want to just throw that in the trash. That's just like terrible. So some of them I do give away to people that, you know, in my family. Don't. But these are just some of the ones and how I feel about them now. Like I said, you know, all of these foundations, some of you guys may love them, but try them for yourself. If you've never had them before and you know, I'd say that I didn't like it like this one. If I said I didn't like it like this one, you know, try it for yourself. You might like it. This, you know what, I'm going to be honest with you guys. This is a young girl foundation. I don't care what nobody says. This is a young girl foundation. Okay? So guys, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. If you guys have any questions or any foundations that you guys want to see on this channel, then let me know. But thank you so much for watching, and remember, stay safe. Bye.